Oh, hello. It's been a really long time since a garden update, and the fact that it's the beginning of February usually doesn't mean too much gardening. But I did want to quickly show my seed starting setup and what I'm doing different this year for starting all my seeds. This year is actually going to be primarily peppers. I'm trying to really ramp up hot sauce, but also try a bunch of different peppers and recipes and kind of settle down to the ones I really like. So, first, you're pretty much going to see that I have a million of these seed start trays. These are the kind of nice heavy duty plastic ones with like the holes at the bottom and sides. I didn't have as much luck with those as I thought I was going to. I was a little disappointed because I'll explain the soil I'm using later. But I really like really loose, kind of slightly damp soil, and what ends up happening is those don't compress enough, so it's really hard to transfer. So you end up getting a lot of bare roots, and just didn't have much luck with that. This year I'm just going to use these. They're labeled as disposable, but they're definitely not, because these open ones are all from last year. So we'll be doing those, and just pretty much making a million of them. So my current setup for doing soil is I put a tarp down this year, so I don't have to clean as badly. But I have my sifter, so this is not a super fine sifter, but it's definitely enough that it's getting a lot of chunks out. Just some kind of basic potting soil. I made my own last year, but it was I don't know if I got the mix right, and frankly, it was a lot more work. So for seed starting, I've spent so much time getting my bacteria colonies and bed soil in a good spot with compost and stuff that, like, seed starting, as long as they sprout, I'm happy. But what I'm doing is I keep the sifted stuff in the bucket, and then I keep the unsifted stuff in this one, and then I sift it over another tarp and just kind of pour it in. So it's really nice. It makes it really loose and really, really easy to work with. And I'm just kind of spraying it down to get it slightly damp, putting it in, and I'll start them all. New this year is I stepped up my heating pads. They're a little bit over, but they're going to be more consistent, and I'll actually have 2 shelves set up for it, and I have backups if I want to do the third. We got fans to kind of get a little breeze, help with hardening off a little bit. And these are new lights. These are Spider Pharma lights. I don't know if those are good or not, but the LEDs I was using last year I was really unhappy with. These are brighter and more consistent, so that should be really good. And also I bought more sprayers, but this time I actually labeled them. So maybe I'll actually be able to use them, because I was nervous that, like, if I had one had neem oil in it, but the other one had water, I didn't want to obviously use that for watering. So, but yeah, that's my setup for this year. We're gonna do a. We're very cluttered, despite having just completely cleaned this all out. But this year, and this is my seed setup currently, but this year, where are they? We're going to be doing an awful lot of hot peppers. These are the Ghost and Habanero I harvested from mine last year. I'm really excited about. And then just an absolute ton of Carolina Reaper, Cayennes, Death Spirals, the yellows, the Thai chilies, the Sugarous Peach. These are ghost peppers. So yeah, it should be really solid. I'll do some of my normal veggies, taking up the space. Tons of flowers this year, ideally. So, but yeah, that's what I'm working with right now. Again, it's February 8th, so starting peppers and weed at this point, and that way, as soon as the frosts are over, we can kind of get those in the ground. I had really late pepper harvest last year. But